Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, I'm making a video, people. So today we got 30 people in the room, and if anybody who needs to get any verified ideas, or if you guys want to know more about what went on in the room, I wish I could take a snapshot of the screen right now, but I don't have that capability. So we just did a trade, kind of just goofing around. We had made money on the VRX. You want to know why? Because it reversed. We also had some trades in the room, and blah blah blah. They reversed and they went up, and a lot of people made a lot of money. Blah blah blah. SVXY. But more importantly, even chasing the VRX earlier, we said, all right, let's buy some July. What were they? July 16, 22.50 calls for $1.10. We wound up paying $1.12, and then we sold them for $1.37. We did it live. The trades are on the screen. I don't know what more you can ask for. We had about 16 reversals today. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but show up and you'll see what goes on. So, all right, short video today because I'm really not going to basically, hem and haw and talk about what happened because it doesn't matter anymore because the trade's over. Now, do I think VRX is going to go higher tomorrow? Sure, I do. And if it doesn't, who cares? Because we don't own any of it now. When the stock broke $20.22, we bought there was the $21 calls for next week for a dollar. Sorry, 80 cents. And then stupidly, we sold them at 80 cents. Sorry, we bought them at 80, sold them at a dollar, which was kind of stupid. Then we sold some at $1.10. And then the trade was done. I was happy. Everybody was happy. But then some of the guys held on to some of the contracts, and they went to $2 from 80 cents. So not to be left out of the party, we wound up getting back into the next strike price, which is the 22.50s, and at $1.12, and sold them at $1.37. If you want to go scroll through time and sales, it was 14.31, I guess 213, and we sold them at 303. So if you want to go scrolling through the trade blotters, be my guest, or show up and be there and participate and make money, like a few of my guys. And again, the best part about the VRX trade was somebody said, Kenny, what do you think about this VRX busting out? And I was like, wow, that looks pretty good. So that's the whole idea of the community. People throw ideas around and we act on them, and we try to make a little bit of money. We're not the greatest, we're not the smartest, we're not the best, but we try to make a little bit of money. I show you guys how to find these ideas, and there's nothing better. I'm getting verklempt when the students become the teachers. It's fantastic. And then they bring ideas. And not to mention, you want to go through the trades? I don't know. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm going to ramble off a couple symbols. What does it matter to you anyway, right? You got to be a part of it, or don't, or do, or don't, or blow your account up shorting hog. You know who I'm talking about. Or do, or don't, or just keep losing money, or don't lose money, or make money, or don't make money. It's up to you. You know how to find me. I think you know how to find me. It's pretty simple. It's kennyglick at AOL.com. Send me your phone number. We'll talk on the phone. If you're not an asshole, I'll let you in the room, and I'll kind of show you what to do, and maybe you'll participate in some of the good ideas, or maybe you won't, or you do, or maybe you'll just watch. Maybe after 150 trades work, you'll do the 150 first, and that you'll lose money on. But you know what? It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And it's a family that I'm building here. And you know what? All the family members are pretty damn swell. That's right. I used the word swell. And, if the trade doesn't work, we had one trade that didn't work. We lost a little bit of money on ILMN, and then it turned out that it worked anyway. So, and then the Tesla looked like it was going to be a nice reversal. It kind of reversed and didn't work. And, and then it worked. And then it didn't. And then it didn't. Then it did. Then it didn't. It's trading. You want to invest in the market? Why? Why do you want to invest in the market? You want to know what I own? Who cares what I own? Because it doesn't matter. Because 3 days ago, if you told me I'd be buying VRX, the stock or the options, I'd say why. And next thing you know, it's the best trade we've had of the week so far, percentage-wise. 80-cent options. Again, I like selling as they're going higher. $1. You buy something at 80 cents. Just imagine you bought an 80-cent stock, $80 stock, and it went to 100. It's the same thing. If you bought an 80-cent contract, it goes to $1. It's a pretty good trade. $200 pretty quickly. Obviously they went to $1.10, $1.20, and then $1.50, and then we were getting kind of pissed off. We basically revenge traded the VRX. We had that attitude like, you know what? I'm not going to let this thing go up anymore without me. Let's buy, give ourselves 10 more days, and anyway, Or maybe it does work, or maybe it doesn't. Or it does work until it doesn't, and then it might be working anyway. Or maybe you're just the most unlucky person in the world. Because I could give, like I said, the trades that I try to find work about 80% of the time. Maybe you're going to be the most unlucky person there is on earth, and you just keep taking the 20% losers. But even then, it's about money management. Because if you manage the losses that don't work, eventually you're going to hit a winner. If something works 80% of the time, you're going to hit one. And as long as you manage those losses accordingly, the one winner that you do hit's going to wipe out the 10 that you did lose on. See, that's trading for profits, not trading for losses. So if you want to complain that you bought a stock and it goes down the next day, I don't know, still a bull market to me. Chances are stock's going to go back up 3 days from now, 5 days from now, 20 days from now. How are those Qs looking, right? We were worried. Weren't we worried? Oh, I was worried. Well, then you weren't worried. Maybe you were worried. I wasn't. Maybe I was. Maybe I was worried and I didn't want to admit that I was worried. Or maybe I was worried and I wasn't worried. Or maybe I was. Or maybe I really was worried and I was saying I was worried. Or maybe I wasn't worried, but I was pretending to be worried because that's more fun. Or maybe I was really, really worried and not pretending that I was worried, but I actually was worried. Or maybe none of this matters because we made money on the VRX. So none of it really matters. Or does it? Or doesn't it? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not too sure. It could matter, but maybe it doesn't. Or maybe you think it does, but it actually doesn't matter because it does matter. Because it does. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not too sure, but possibly it could matter, but you'll never know if you don't show up. Or if you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. I don't know. You could. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll show up and not learn. Maybe you'll learn and not show up. Can you show up and not learn? That's one thing you can't do. I'm pretty sure of that. Or maybe I'm not sure. I could be sure. Maybe not. Maybe I am. I'm not too sure. But you'll only find out if you're actually showed up and you do participate. Or maybe you won't. Or maybe you do. Or maybe you will participate, but you pretend that you're not participating because you don't think you should be participating because you think you might not, you should do. Maybe that's what you should be doing, or maybe you shouldn't. I'm not too sure. Possibly none of this matters because I own a stock that's down 3 cents right now, and maybe I'm concerned. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it matters. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm not too sure anymore. But I do know one thing, that we did make money on VRX, and that matters. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Because really, did we make enough money? Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. Maybe $350 is a lot of money. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe $350 is just chicken feed to you. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not. Could be 10% of your net income. I don't know. Could I know? Maybe I do know. Maybe I see in your account. Maybe I don't know who you are. Maybe we've just met. Maybe we've known each other for years. I don't know, but you'll never know if you don't show up. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't.